6 dunks, I think speaks to the aggression and getting to the rim. You know, you think that was a big part of why the streak ended?
Yeah, I think, I feel good about, and I've been saying this the way we've been playing. And what I'm most happy about is we came out today and we played that way again right from the start, which we haven't always done. And I thought everybody contributed. You know what I mean? Like I made a point after the last game of telling our guys, your number one job is to play well. If I put you in for 4 minutes, you got to play well. If you start and you play 35, you got to play well. Like that's your job. And I think all of our guys today were pretty much ready to play well, to make a contribution. And we know what playing well is for us. And I think when you do that, you're a little more aggressive, like to your point. I think in both games we did a good job against the press. We got better, at this time of the year to be getting better at that's good. We had aggression out of that. Gave us some easy baskets, all the way to the end when Nick fed Amika there. He was smart enough and to make the play. And, okay, it's a 2-on-1, and that's a dunk, so we're taking that one. And he made the play. But I thought everybody contributed today. And I thought we did a really good job of, fighting through some hard times, and stayed with it. And our defense stayed well. And we just played a really good overall game, I thought.
And obviously Joe Octave provided a ton of offense in the second half.
Yeah.
And you've mentioned, that you've seen good things from him every time he's come in. Did you foresee this in him today, especially?
I mean, I don't know if I foresaw 18 points and 5 rebounds. I do know he's a rebounder. I do know he does that in practice, and that's what he does do. He's been shooting the ball well. Most importantly, to your point, he's gotten in games and he's played well in his 5 minutes. So seems to be somewhere in there that understanding of I got to play well. And, sticking to what our core things are, that helps you play well. And, I just really think I was just happy with his confidence level. Really that's what it was, to go out there and know he belongs. And he played like he belongs, no questioning whatsoever. And he played like the player he's been becoming. And it's just, to your point, it's nice to see something like that immediately when you get sort of that much of an opportunity. I do think coming into the game, one thing that I said to Sidney Johnson, I think this morning or yesterday was, I got to get AJ a blow, and I'm going to use Joe. So no matter what, AJ's going to be like, Joe's going to be AJ and Carter's sub, and then I got 2 ways to get him in, and just as important, I got a chance to get AJ some blow, and I thought that was key today, that when I took him out at the 9-minute mark or whatever, we went about 3 minutes, and we did a good job. And again, I think that's, signs of the team and their roles and the coming together, and it's been going on since the beginning of February, having all these guys, and it's good that we're able to do it with 2-3 games left to sort of develop the rotation, the roles. But that's what we're doing right now, and I think it showed up today.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Really nice to see. I was wondering, how were you – I mean, it's human nature when you've lost as many games as you had heading into today to kind of get down on yourself. How were you able to keep your team confident? I mean, watching them today, they didn't look like a team that was lacking any confidence.
Well, like I just told them, I mean, Rob, this is a process, to get this program to, what winning means. It requires you to have your way, stick with your way, know what that way is, do it over and over, and not be swayed by results. And like I just told the guys in the locker room, I'm really proud of them, because now I expect this of my teams, and all my teams here, we've done that. But I go out to practice every day, and these guys are ready to practice. We've been getting better in practice. They're there paying attention. They're listening. We've been practicing hard and well. Guys are improving, as we're going through late February. And like I just told them, winning is a behavior. Winning's learned behavior. Winning can become a habit. And our guys have been exhibiting winning behavior in practice, because that's winning behavior. When to your point, when you're going through like this slide and, man, you can't break through, man, you have tons of opportunity to do what you said, get down, go, woe is me and all that. But winning behavior is, no, I'm showing up again and I'm going to persist. I have the persistence to stay with us and listen, because our guys have been listening. We've been coaching in practice and they're listening, doing what we want done. And like yesterday at our day in between practice, they're ready to go. Like that loss, yeah, we felt bad, but you'd never know that the way we prepared for this game yesterday. And I think that's the beginning stages of developing that winning. You got to learn how to win, and that starts with what I'm talking about. Being that way every day at practice, because then that winning behavior will show up in the game.
And then my follow-up is, how big is Nick Jackson when he's able to not only have a presence inside, but when he goes outside, and not even just with the three-point shooting, but a lot of those backdoor passes. Yeah. What does that do for your offense?
Well, it's huge. I mean, and again, for both he and Abe, it's sort of it's a process of learning. When am I inside? I'm outside. How do I impact the game outside with my passing? I don't have to necessarily always do it with my shooting, and it's more just, having. From that position a little bit, along with AJ at point. But if I could have 5 guys out there the same way, but the understanding of how we want to play as a team, and going to the next thing and helping the next guy by setting a screen for him or throwing a good pass to him. And he was very good, but he was good today at taking care of the ball. He only had 1 turnover, handling it a lot in 30 minutes. And you saw some of his passing ability, which we're getting better. So I think as we keep going, if he keeps making a 3-point shot, which he's been doing a little bit more of, I think you'll start to see more. But it'll also be just his experience level and his confidence level. And as he gets older, I'm hoping the stamina, the strength will, I'm not hoping it will. It's going to come, the stamina and the strength with it. And then, that's how you see guys develop over the course of their 4 years. And today was a good example of him playing that way, and obviously it's getting to the point where, like I say, you do that every game. You play that way every game, and I'm just glad that he played well today because obviously we needed it.
Yeah, well, welcome back in here, Joe. How nice is it to have this kind of game? Put this under your belt in college.
It's super nice, honestly. It's just even sweeter that we got the win. Coach just always tells me to be ready. Tonight I felt like I was ready, and, just my hard work's really just coming out.
Has it been hard? Because you've looked good in the brief times you've played, but you just haven't been given extended minutes. Has it been hard to fight through that?
It's been a little difficult, but, Coach does what he thinks is best for the team, and I'm always going to support Coach's decisions, and I'm going to support the guys on the floor. And at the end of the day, tonight we got a win. I hope, people can see that, we're just a better team, and, it was just a great win. I'm just really happy.
And when you're sitting on the bench and you see that long dry spell when they come back and, tie the game and go ahead, are you seeing things that you can bring? And then when you get in there, kind of excitement was there to show it?
Yeah. Just being ready, you got to see when you're on that bench, you can see a lot of different, just what the defense is doing. So I saw they were just playing really high, things like that, and I knew I could take advantage of it, driving, cutting. They looked really tired at one point, and I just just kept reiterating to the guys to just keep playing fast, and that was really my big thing, and just keeping at it on defense.
And you guys as a team have obviously been getting better and getting closer. Do you think you can be kind of the catalyst that sparks the change that gets you over the hump?
Yeah, I sure hope so. I like to be a catalyst. I felt like tonight I really did help the team win, but it's everybody. Everybody in practice every day just goes out and competes, and like Coach said, he just said he's really happy for us, and it just comes down to everybody, preparing each other, and we just, iron sharpens iron. We go out every day, we compete, and it came out tonight, so that's a good win.
And to have lost 10 in a row, how was the feeling to not have to go through that again?
It's just really good. It's a really good feeling. When they told us that it was 10, in my mind, it's like we haven't won in over a month, so it felt really good.
Yeah. And, to do this on the home court for you, especially, before the season's over, basically, there just seems to be a vibe that like, it's not too late to still make that move. Like for you to do it at home, to get everybody going. I mean, is there just an excitement level for you and for the team right now?
There's a big excitement level. Like this is the home stretch in the season. We've still got a lot games left to play. In the tournament, we feel like we can make a run. We competed with every team in this conference, and I just feel like we're ready. We're ready for Colorado State. We're ready for the tournament. There's still a lot of games left to play.
Yeah. And speaking of Colorado State, with that, they're obviously in position where they don't want to mess up a tournament resume. You guys are in position to play spoiler. Is that a fun role to be?
It is a fun role to be. It's definitely a fun role to be in, and we're looking to play spoiler. We're gonna work hard, and we're just gonna go in confident. I know that, and we're gonna just play as a team.